A dramatic rescue on the Little Miami River tonight. A fierce current tormented the canoe of a father and his teenage son.
They were trapped on an embankment and forced to cling to a tree that likely saved their lives. It happened in Claremont County near Elk Lick Road and State Route 222. Local 12 was there as the father and son were brought to safety. Curtis Jackson has more on their ordeal.
That's very dangerous over there. Very, very dangerous.
A father and his teenage son are faring better than their canoe after being rescued from a fast and furious current in the Little Miami River. They were trapped on an embankment with only a tree to save them from the torrent that swirled around them.
They were both hanging onto the tree. The canoe was dislodged from them, wrapped around the tree, bent in half.
Bystanders spotted the two. Powerless to help, they called 911.
The two guys were in the tree, just standing there. We couldn't really communicate with them because the water was so loud and the wind was blowing, so we just let the authorities come down and take care of that because we don't want anybody else to get hurt.
The Ohio Department of Natural Resources says the river was above normal and a chilly 40 degrees. Conditions that make canoeing this time of year very dangerous, especially in the section of river where the men were trapped. Even longtime residents familiar with its flow fear the current that tormented the pair, describing it as practically impossible to escape.
That's the strongest rapid in this area, right there, on that, right where they wrecked. Because we wrecked there one time and it's just no way to steer it when you're in that area, especially when the water's up this high.
Their canoe was destroyed, and one of the two showed symptoms of hypothermia, a reminder of the cold that lurks in the deep and dangerous water.
You don't just dress for the weather, also dress for the water when it's in the 40 degrees temperature like this.
It took over an hour to rescue father and son. Both were alert when they were taken to the hospital. Rob.
I know we don't have their names, Curtis, but this was really a good ending to what could have been a bad story, wasn't it?
Certainly was, Rob. You consider how cold that water was, how fast that current was moving, the fact that it took an hour or so to even get to them and get them to safety. Yeah, they're very lucky tonight.
Curtis, thanks very much.